Lucas Joseph é um cineasta, documentarista e videógrafo que tem notado uma rápida ascensão na sua ainda jovem carreira. Com uma enorme paixão por contar histórias através do método visual, Lucas consegue combinar a inovação tecnológica com a sua expressão artística, contando já com vários projetos de sucesso no seu currículo.
I think I've always kind of had a passion for photography and the visual arts kind of growing up. It was always something kind of prevalent in the family or when we go on vacations and stuff. And I always found, the camera very interesting and kind of that whole medium. Since high school, I've really been kind of focused on making this like my main goal. To become a cinematographer and to, kind of advance in this field. So, yeah, when storytelling, I think you're always trying to affect your audience in a positive way. I think that's really the most impactful type of storytelling. So, again, depending on the medium or the format, whether it's a documentary or commercial or film, you always want to have some sort of emotional connection with your audience. With a good story, you can really invoke different emotions out of people.
Lucas Joseph apresenta alguns dos seus mais recentes projetos, demonstrando uma enorme ambição em querer melhorar os seus dotes artísticos.
One of the first projects I actually did with OYAMedia, that's where we are right now. They've been a fantastic group to work with. The company was founded by Allison and Gaddy. Yeah, since I found the group, we've been working together on a series of very powerful and impactful projects that really have meaning and have a good context to be able to share with people. One of the more impactful projects that I've recently worked on was Canadian Heritage Minute with OYAMedia. That project was really important for me because we were able to tell an important story through Canada's history, and really able to do it with some amazing collaborators and co-workers. And I think that kind of storytelling is very important, not only for the medium, but for historical documentation. I think when you collaborate with others, you're able to get the best out of a project, and you're really able to go the distance with a really good team. So really the group here, OYAMedia, has been fantastic for that. And I've been able to grow with them at all points of my career, whether it's currently working on my first feature-length documentary.
O seu próximo filme está prestes a ser lançado e demonstra ser um passo importante na sua carreira. O documentário chama-se Bam Bam e relata a história de Sister Nancy, uma lendária artista de dancehall, um estilo musical tradicional da Jamaica, que enfrentou várias injustiças políticas e sociais ao longo da sua vida.
It's a music biodoc on Sister Nancy and her travels as a female dancehall artist in Jamaica to her present day, with Bam Bam being one of the most sampled songs in history. There's a lot of themes to explore with the documentary, from how the song has transformed over the years. She's only released one album over the 40 years. This year, 2022, is the 40th anniversary for the album. And to see the length and longevity that the music has gone through is very impactful. There's also a big social aspect of Sister Nancy not getting her royalties at a certain time, and then having to go back and go through the process of making sure she got her flowers, per se.
Lucas Joseph explica o complexo método de pesquisa e preparação durante a filmagem de um documentário como Bam Bam, que tenta recriar a história e vida pessoal de uma artista de outra época ao mais pequeno detalhe.
Yeah, once you really start kind of connecting the dots and get the ball rolling with a lot of the story beats, the documentary really starts to take a life of itself and becomes organic, and then starts to show you kind of where to go and where to lean and stuff.
Lucas é agora proprietário da sua própria companhia de produção intitulada lucasjosephmedia, produzindo documentários, vídeos musicais e conteúdo comercial. O Luso-Canadiano analisa o seu trajeto no mundo do cinema e artes visuais, demonstrando uma enorme humildade e considerando-se sortudo pelas oportunidades que encontrou ao longo do caminho.
It's been a lot to get to where I am now, but it's definitely been a blessing. I started off as a camera assistant, kind of working professionally with crews before I became a cinematographer full time. So this way, I feel like I was really able to kind of hone my craft and see how it's done from the front row and still gain a lot of experience. So now starting as a cinematographer full time, or like really focusing on that, I can really take all my experiences that I've learned over the years and kind of combine them into my work.
Filho de mãe lisboeta, Lucas aborda a conexão especial que sempre sentiu com Portugal e a sua cultura.
So my mom's from Portuguese background, born in Lisbon. My dad is from Dominica, and I was born in the Caribbean. They met here in Toronto, and they ended up moving to Kitchener in the early 90s, and that's where I started off. And I really have to credit both of my parents for really being supportive over the years, and really giving me guidance and being comfortable with me going into the arts, because I know that's not always the case with a lot of people. With that alone, it just also gives you a lot of confidence and a lot of bravado to kind of be able to go through and be confident with decision making. I also have to give it up to my grandmother as well, my vovó, for really helping raise us, my brother and I, growing up, and really showing us just some life fundamentals and life skills, and that Portuguese hospitality, and really showcasing how to live, how to treat people, how to be a good person.
Este cineasta irá certamente continuar a trabalhar arduamente, a evoluir os seus atributos e a inspirar as suas audiências através das histórias que conta através das suas câmaras.